Welcome all of you to SST College of Arts and Commerce, Ulhasnagar. This is SST Edupedia. Myself, Assistant Professor Sunetra Katekar. Today I am going to start my course, which is Information Technology Service Management, and program is IT Semester 6. So today I am going to start this topic, which is service strategy. Already I gave you the points of service life cycle, which is the first point, service strategy, and today we are going start this the contents, which is service strategy principles, again service portfolio, develop strategy assets, risk and types of risk. So these are the related to our service strategy, which is the first life cycle of service. Service strategy principles. So there are important point which in our service strategy principles. So 4 P's are very important in our service principle, which are the perspective. Now our perspective describes the vision and the direction of organization. So it understands how the business of the organization is, how it interacts with the customer. So our main goal or main aim, which is to satisfy the customer, so that how its service will be provided. So our perspective should be in a proper manner, or it's a clear. Next P is positions. So the position refers to the attributes and capabilities that the service provider has that sets them apart from their competitors. So position. Second P is our position. Now our third P is plan. So after position, it gives a blueprint of how service provides will transition from their current situation to desired situation. So plan describes all the needful steps the service provider will have to take to achieve their perspective. Next P, which is pattern. So it describes the repeatable actions that service provider will have to perform in order to meet its strategic objectives. So in strategy principles, 4 P's are very important. So we are following, or we are according to these principles. So we will success in our plan or business plan or business different strategies. Now next point is our phases of portfolio. Now each and every organization has portfolio, but how it designed or how it described, or how many phases are in our portfolio. So we will discuss about this portfolio. Service catalog. First one, service catalog. Which is service catalog? In our organization, catalog is an important part, because this is the subset of the service portfolio, which is visible to customers. It consists of services presently active in the service operation phase, and those approved to be readily offered to customers. So in catalog there are all the contents which we are which are mentioned of our business or our business related different goals, like this is for particularly customers readable things, or all the contents which is offered to customers. Next phase, which is service pipeline. Now the service pipeline consists of services under the consideration or development but not available to the customer. So in service pipeline, there are some services which are the consider development but not available to the customer. So we are already considered in this second phase. Now third phase is retired services. So some services in the catalog are phased out of retired. So phasing out of services is a part of transition. So after the catalog pipeline, third one is retired services. Now these are the basic phases of portfolio. Now our next point is develop strategic assets. So in our service there are strategy assets, which is the portfolio strategy that includes setting target allocations for various assets classes and rebalancing periodically. All the contents should be in our strategic assets. So second point, which is a service management. In service management, as a strategic assets are dynamic in nature. If we want to change some part, we will easily update or upgrade for our business or in our particular strategy in our business. So next, they are expected to continue to perform well under changing business conditions and objectives of their organization. So develop the strategic assets. In this we are including portfolio strategy, service management, and expected some part which we change in our business, which is our objective or some conditions are of their organization. Now our next point, which is risks and types of risk. So here risk is defined. There are different terms according to different different subjects, different topics, but in risk here in our service strategy, there are a risk is defined as a possible event that could cause harm or loss or affect an organization's ability to achieve its objectives. So these are the in a different way in our IT SM, which is information technology service management. So we have different applications, softwares. So this is also a very important point, which is a risk which harm or loss or affect of our organization, any an organization which are the ability of our achieve objectives. So a risk is measured by the probability of threat, again the vulnerability of the asset to that threat, and the impact it would have if it occurred. So if we see our particular software or particular app, so we are very using the app, different app, we are using more data or some confidential material or confidential data which we stored in our system. So it's a very risky to maybe probability of a threat, vulnerability of our asset. These are our assets, so that it's a risky to how to protect this data or whatever the different causes in our organization. So there are different types of risk. we will discuss about how to prevent this risk in the next our next topic. So now two phases in dealing with risk, which is the risk assessment, like risk assessment and risk management. Now types of risks, which are the design risk. First one is design risk. When we create the design, that time how will be the risk is occur, or how will be it harmful for us. So we decide first in our type, which is the first type, which is a design risk. So it is an act of determining potential risk in a design process, either in concept design or detail design. So for example, a security design for a website that has vulnerabilities. So here I am saying about the design risk, which user should be in authorized person, or they have authentication about the all software or all the applications, so that at the time of design we have to mention or create this type of to prevent the risk. So that is the first type, which is a design risk. Now second is operational risk. So in this focuses on how things are accomplished within an organization and not necessarily what is produced or inherent within an industry. So we are saying the computer hacking, internal and external fraud, fail to other organizational policies. So these are the example we can say in our operational risk. Now our third type, which is a market risk. It involves all the possible losses due to factors that affects overall performance of our business or of financial markets. So we can say the currency risk, equity risk, or commodity risk. These are the examples. So about the all about the service strategy. And now we will discuss in next lecture, which is our design service design. So thank you.